haven't filmed in like 2 weeks and the words are just not coming out normally today. Hey guys, and happy October. Today I'm here with a short Victober TBR. Now, you might have noticed that I didn't put up a general fall or autumn TBR this year, and that is because I happily, excitingly, don't need it. Basically, the reason I was making those big seasonal TBRs in the first place was that I was having a really hard time reading. I wasn't reading a whole lot, and I was hoping to inspire myself to read by reminding myself of all of the amazing books I have access to. However, now that I don't have that problem, I've decided to just ditch the seasonal TBR because, let's be honest, I wasn't really sticking to them anyways. That being said, fall is kind of an amazing time here on BookTube because we have Victober this month and then nonfiction November next month, and now I feel like I can make more specific TBRs and actually achieve some goals, which, you know, would be nice for a change. If you haven't heard of Victober, it is short for Victorian October, and it is a month-long reading event hosted by Katie from Books and Things, Kate Howe, and from Beyond the Pages, and Lucy from Lucy the Reader, in which they encourage all of us to read more Victorian literature. They have some really great reading challenges this year if you would like to give your TBR a little bit of focus or structure, but I personally am only going to be attempting their kind of overarching goal for the readathon, and that is to read a Victorian novel by a female author. And actually, my entire Victober TBR is going to be in audiobook form simply because I am having a bit of a moment with audiobooks. I read 2 of them last month, 3 of them? Like 2.5 of them last month, and just have found them really convenient given that I've been really busy and I've been kind of all over the place, and it's a really easy way to just have a book on you at all times. To actually get into things, the first audiobook on my Victober TBR is The Professor by Charlotte Bronte. Now, I'm probably one of the few booktubers who will come right out there and say that I do not enjoy Jane Eyre. Controversial, I know, but I have read it several times and just have never had a change of heart. I don't find it to be the classic for me. And while I have that opinion, it's not that I don't like the way Charlotte Bronte writes, I just am not a huge fan of the romance in that, so I've always really wanted to try another one of her novels to see if I get along with any of those any better, and I think this is a great opportunity to do so. The next audiobook on my TBR is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and I wanted to pick this one up because I had actually started reading it as a Kindle book back in the spring, I believe, and just never got around to picking it back up. Another thing I've really learned about audiobooks this year is that when I have a hard time with books in physical format, generally speaking, the audiobook just does a lot better for me. So I'm really hoping to enjoy this one. This would be my first Charles Dickens outside of A Christmas Carol, which is kind of a travesty, I know. But yeah, I'm hoping to continue it because I was enjoying the start of it all. I just didn't get very far. And finally, if I manage to get through both of those audiobooks, I will go for Dracula by Bram Stoker because I can get this free on Audible through one of their like celebrity narration channels. This is another classic I've never read before, and hopefully it'll be good Halloween reading because if I do get to it, I imagine it will be closer to the end of the month and Halloween, so we'll have to see how I go listening wise. So that is my short Victober audiobook TBR, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, specifically on Charlotte Bronte. Do you guys like Jane Eyre, or do you prefer her other work? And if so, which of her novels do you like better than Jane Eyre? Would be very curious, so leave me some comments down below. Otherwise, that is all I have for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck in the month of October if you are participating as well, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!